Why do we sit here being silent, watching our leaders turn into tyrants? Have they forgotten which side they're fighting for? Checks and balances set aside and rule of laws, youths and ours, and Constitution openly ignored. Man, I'm not okay. Think we are being played. Is it time for right and left to join a greater cause? Man, I'm not okay. The rich claim to be victimized just to attack the marginalized. Is 1% really worth more than all the sick and poor? Always preaching about fellowship while planning their dictatorship. Now we've seen how all of this plays out before. Man, I'm not okay. Think we are being played. Time for you and I to join our country's call. Man, I'm not okay. Ever wonder all the mystery, why they whitewash our history, keep dividing is their plan? All in all, such a scam. Algorithm buried sly, only used to spread the lies. Politicians know well, hate is simple to upsell. Man, I'm not okay. Think we are being played. Time for you and I to join our country's call.
We are not okay. America is not okay, and we all know that. Former Congressman Joe Walsh, this is The Social Contract with Joe Walsh. Let's figure out how to get okay together. Hey, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you've had a good week. I cannot tell a lie. I am utterly exhausted. So if I look and sound exhausted for today's show, well, screw it. I am exhausted. And I apologize for this set. I'm in Chicago, the Chicagoland area, for a couple of our Hope Not Fear conversation stops on our Conversations tour. I'm going to be sitting down later on this afternoon with a group of Trump supporters from in and around my old congressional district. I'm so looking forward to this conversation because it's all about trying to increase understanding, having respectful conversations, learning about each other, listening to each other. That's that right there, hopenotfearproject.org. Check out the website. If you are a Trump supporter and you're in the Chicagoland area and you'd like to participate in our conversation later this afternoon, shoot me an email. I'll give you the details. The Social Contract with Joe Walsh, all one word, at gmail.com. Thanks for that, Keith. The Social Contract with Joe Walsh at gmail.com. If you'd like to participate in our conversation today. I just want to kind of get across one, and I am tired, but I want to get across just one point, one take for us all to think about. Chaos, cruelty, corruption, and incompetence. That right there, that's why chaos, cruelty, corruption, and incompetence, that's why Trump and the Republican Party, assuming free and fair elections this November, are going to get spanked and deserve to get spanked. Because for the past 15 to 16 months, that is quite literally what has been in the grill, in our faces, the American people's faces, every single fucking day of this Trump's administration. Chaos, cruelty, corruption, and incompetence. And it's reflected in every poll. We showed you the Fox News poll yesterday. For the first time since 2010, the American people favor Democrats on the economy more than Republicans. Trump's disapproval ratings out yesterday, just tanking. I mean, going into numbers that are almost impossible to go into. The rate Trump is on right now, by midsummer, maybe 21 or 2 or 3% of the American people will actually approve of what he's doing. We've never been in that kind of territory, and it's all because of this just isn't complicated. It's all because of this. Every fucking day since he was sworn in, we are bombarded with chaos, acts of cruelty. I mean, corruption all out in the open, right? He and his family lining their pockets while the American people, just average Americans, continue to suffer economically. And then just such an array of incompetence. We are bombarded with this shit every single day. And even the American people eventually are going to wake up and say enough. I mean, think about this just again. This is your president and my president. This is the American president. This is the president of the United States of America. He was up again all night last night, tweeting mad shit. Keith, we got that list? This is the president of the United States. I got to move a little closer because I'm blind. This is our president last night, up on his phone, tweeting shit all night. 12:18 in the morning, he demands that Chuck Schumer resigns. 12:19 in the morning, he posts a tweet saying Obama tried to overthrow the government in 2016. 12:22, he reposts a statement from Senator Mike Lee calling for the filibuster to be removed. 12:27 a.m., he posts a conspiracy video alleging Obama and Hillary Clinton committed treason. Can I remind you, this is the president. This isn't just some whacked out dude, some old man. This isn't your crazy uncle. This is the president of the United States, once again, up all night, tweeting crazy mad shit. 12:27 a.m., he posts, 12:28 a.m., another post calling for treason charges against Obama and Clinton. 12:28 a.m., another post demanding treason charges for Obama and Clinton. 12:29 a.m., he posts an AI image of a man holding a sign. Go figure. 1:13 a.m., demands the 2020 election be wiped from the books and be of no further force or effect. 2:43 in the morning, he posts about Clint Eastwood complimenting him. I'd like to repeat that. The president of the United States, the leader of the free world, at 2:43 in the morning last night, post a clip of Clint Eastwood complimenting him. 2:44 a.m., he posts about Elon Musk calling the Southern Poverty Law Center a scam. 2:45 p.m., he posts about a far-right podcast. Thanks, Keith. And it went on for another 30 to 45 minutes. That's the president of the United States. This isn't unusual. He does this a bunch. He's up all night posting crazy shit. He's up all night. First of all, that's a problem. And he's posting crazy shit. That's a really big problem. And maybe you don't want to go where I go. I think he's mad. I think he's lost his mind. I think he's a horrible person. I think the 25th Amendment needs to be invoked and implemented now. I think he needs to be removed from office because I think he is a danger to this country and the world. He is no longer in control of whatever faculties he had. You can disagree with me, but you can't disagree with this. Because this is fact, baby. This is fucking truth, baby. Maybe you don't think 25th Amendment like I do, but you can't disagree with me that he's up all night posting crazy shit. And the average American out there isn't doing real well. Inflation is on the rise. Everything is costing more. Job growth in this country has practically come to a halt. Small businesses in this country are paralyzed right now. They don't know what's up. They don't know what's down. So small businesses in this country have just halted everything. His war is just beginning to have a real harmful economic impact on this country. It's truth. You may love him. You may not think he's mad, but he's up all night tweeting shit, and the American people are suffering economically. And he can lie and talk about all kinds of shit like he always does. But when he lies about the economy, the American people don't believe him because the American people are living the economy. So this picture, everybody, of a president up all night tweeting mad, crazy shit, and a country hurting big time economically because of all of his tariff madness, all of his deportation cruelty, his illegal war of choice in the Middle East, add it all up and then some. This economy is tanking right now. All because of him. And so, again, get mad at me that I say he's mad, but don't get mad at me about the economy. Don't get mad at me that he's up all night tweeting crazy shit out instead of doing what he said he was going to do, turn the economy around. Instead, he did the exact opposite. And you know what? You just can't. And I'm sorry, I'm struggling with my words this morning. You can disagree with me and not believe it's time for the 25th Amendment, but you can't disagree with me and say the economy's doing well because it's not. And you can't disagree with me and say inflation's coming down because it's not. It's going up. And you can't disagree with me that his tariff madness has single-handedly fucked this economy because it has. And you can't disagree with me when I say that this is the most corrupt administration in American history, i.e., you're suffering, I'm suffering. We're all kind of taking it on the chin economically right now, but Donald Trump, fucking A, he's doing just great. Trump's family, fucking A, they're doing just great. And I don't know that I've seen a meme or a cartoon that has so crystallized this disconnect between Trump and his family making billions and the American people hurting more than this one. We got that cartoon. That political cartoon, Keith, I just love it, by some dude named Market Man 52. A picture of Donald Trump with a big old fat briefcase full of money. Trump leaving the White House or Trump leaving some government building. There's a helicopter in the distance. Maybe this is Trump leaving office in 3 years with a gazillion dollars in his big fat briefcase. And there on the steps of the White House are his dutiful Republicans repeating all of his lies. As Trump gets ready to get on that helicopter, some $7-8 billion richer, the American people struggling in a recession, but yet there are his loyal Republican cult members repeating all of his lies. Up is down. Wrong is right. True is false. Look at that picture. In a nutshell, so exquisitely captures this Trump era, so perfectly captures the fraud that he is. A big old fat briefcase full of money for Trump. Thanks, Keith. His supporters still echoing his lies. Getting hammered economically. We're talking about a president who, by most indications, has already enriched himself by $5 billion himself. All of his family, they've got their hands out into this company or that, getting this government contract or that. They're all using daddy's office, the Trump family is, to line their pockets. Well, we just told you yesterday just about the latest one, Eric Trump, part of some technology company that just secured a $24 million defense contract. They do it all out in the open. Trump and his family do. They do it all out in the open. They line their pockets all out in the open because they believe they're untouchable. They believe they can do whatever they want. They don't believe the American people care. And I got to tell you something. I don't blame Trump and his family for thinking that. No, I don't. I don't. We've allowed Trump and his family to think that. Trump and his family believe that the American people do not care that he's openly corrupt, that he's lining his pockets, while we all feel the impact of this economy that he's single-handedly fucked up. They believe we don't care. So I guess this Friday, the question is, do we care? Do we care? American people, do you care? Do you care? Or you just gonna Hunter Biden me? Hunter Biden, Joe, making 50 grand a month retainer from Burisma. You gonna do that? You're gonna say Biden too? If you say Biden too, agreed about what Hunter Biden did, taking advantage of his daddy in the office in the White House. But Hunter Biden, boys and girls, man, chump change compared to what Trump and his family are doing. The difference between a few $1 million and billions and billions and billions of dollars. It's chaos. If you pay attention to what's going on in this country politically every single fucking day with Trump in the White House, it's utter chaos every day, and that's exhausting. It's cruelty every day, examples of cruelty every day. The latest this morning reports out that he intends to revoke the citizenship of hundreds of American citizens. And we've been bombarded, right? Day after day, week after week, month after month, the last 15 months, with the cruelty of his masked federal agents on our streets, terrorizing immigrants and citizens alike, chaos and cruelty, and the corruption, all out in the open. Trump, in essence, walking around with a big fat briefcase of billions and billions and billions of dollars. And the incompetence, the raw, sheer incompetence. Summed up no better by anything else than his tariffs, which I screamed from the beginning, and plenty of people screamed from the beginning. All of his tariffs were illegal and unconstitutional. The highest court in the land ruled that way a couple months ago. So right now, there's about $170 billion that needs to be repaid to the American people. You talk about incompetence. Donald Trump is handed the strongest post-COVID economy in the industrialized world. Just alone, he jumps into his tariff madness and he tanks the economy. And oh, by the way, his tariffs were illegal and unconstitutional. So, oh, by the way, we, the American people, we have to pay back for his incompetence. Assuming free and fair elections, and that's assuming a lot, because we know this guy we're talking about this Friday is doing everything he can to fuck with, try to cancel, create so much chaos that the midterms don't come off, and never, ever, ever, ever accept the results of the midterm elections. He's doing all of that right now. So when I say assuming free and fair elections, man, that's a big fucking assumption. But assuming there are free and fair midterm elections, Trump and the Republican Party are going to get fucking destroyed. Spanked. Like no political party's ever been spanked before. And it's all because of Trump. And it's all because of chaos, cruelty, corruption, and incompetence in our faces every day. Hey, thanks for listening. Do take some time this weekend to relax. Check out that website, hopenotfearproject.org. We've got great content up there right now, conversations between people who disagree. Going to be filming some more content this weekend in Chicago. As always, check out Paxos, please. Our tool that we've got out there now for free for everybody to use, Paxos.app. It is our Know Your Rights tool for immigrants and citizens alike to fight back legally, lawfully, and pragmatically against what ICE is doing. Paxos.app. Go there, check it out, give it a spin yourself, and share that link with everybody you know, everybody who would benefit from it. Thanks all. Have a great, great weekend. As always, be brave.
Thank you for listening. Remember to listen, follow, and share The Social Contract with Joe Walsh on Apple, Spotify. Plus, don't forget to subscribe to The Social Contract on Substack. This has been The Social Contract with Joe Walsh.